Okay, welcome to Jippy's Garage, where today we're doing a Colorado XT. We followed a little bit all the different YouTube modifications and add a couple things, and let's get ready to hit the water. And before making new modifications, what we wanted to do is get with YouTube and go over all the things that we've done, so that if we have to modify it, we can. And once again, we followed Nate's design for the trolling motor in the front, and everything seems to be pretty solid. And with all the tips and things that everyone gave, it just really made it easy. Other than getting the cables and stuff like that, I ended up changing a few things because I'd like to use the trolling motor also with my kayak. So here's what we've got done. Okay, here the trolling motor is installed. Got the plug here, and then this whole thing will remove with the trolling motor staying in. We put the rod holders in. Thing that bungeed before, I just used some zip ties. It's nice, and I won't get the rub that the bungee will give. Swivel seat, just put a swivel in the original seat, put a little cushion up there to go along with it to keep it comfortable. Got the oars and everything in, plenty of storage, as everybody said. Something I did a little different back here is, everybody wants a dry box. So what I did was I took a dry box, made it where you could swivel your seat, get into whatever you might be keeping dry, and then you can simply lock that back down, and if that's lost, it can be retrieved down the river. Also keep the weight down with styrofoam cooler. What I did to make this thing, and the water should lift a little as well, but I just got in here and wove a $2.99 rope. You'd be surprised what will sit on this stuff, and you could just bungee it in. Other than that, I wanted to be able to also remove the battery. So what I did was I put in a second system back here, where a quick release, quick release, you get your battery up and going, test it. Also up here on your trolling motor, everything shows 100% ready to go. So 2 switches instead of 1, and that way able to remove the battery and go with the second switch to go to my kayak. So just to look around this boat, pretty cool little boat. I've used them before, but never in this. And this is the Colorado XT, found at Cabela's. And I got my boat cheaper than, I didn't get the wheel, but I got my boat for $250 on sale. I guess it was a change from the style to the other. And with everything I have in it, I have under $500. So the boat that you're going to buy at Cabela's, unless you find one like me on sale new, is going to be about $600. And with a trolling motor, a power station, battery, I've got less than $500 in all of it. So, and I went with the 55 foot-pound thrust versus the 30, which it calls for, basically because I'm a big old boy, and I need a little bit more to drag me. So I don't think if you're like 150 pounds, you need to go this far out, but dragging that much weight. Another little thing I wanted to show you is this is a bungee strap, and when you take your motor off, you have the ability to stand up if you're floating the river. And this bungee strap, I used to have the boat come by and it would grab my leg and then just pull. With the bungee strap, what that's going to do is just take a little bit off of you, flex your boat back in, but yet still work well. So you're in Jeppy's garage, and we're making cool stuff happen. Thank you.